To my channel, Darisa's Daily Deeds, where I discuss everything from fashion, beauty, a little bit of luxury to lifestyle. As you could tell by the title, this is the long awaited, almost like, so it's supposed to be a 1 year update. Let's face it, I'm like a year and a half in for real. So this is like a year and a half update on this Calpak. If I can pick it up, Luka duffel bag. So if you want to hear all of the fabulous updates, pros, cons, and all that good stuff regarding that bag, make sure you keep watching. But before we get started, if you have not hit the subscribe button, go ahead and hit that right now. Hit that notification bell. You don't want to miss when I'm uploading these videos, because your girl, slowly but surely, we're getting more consistent over here. We're getting our flow. We're finding our balance again. So yeah, you don't want to miss when I'm uploading. And of course, make sure you're engaging, commenting, hitting that thumbs up button for the algorithm, because of course, it's how I'm going to continue to grow here on this platform. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right into the video. So yes, guys, I can officially say that I have had that bag. I got it, I want to say October of 2020. And till this day, I want to say this is like one of my most watched videos. So if you guys don't know, I did a video previously back when I first got the bag, where I just highlighted, you know, my first impressions of it. I hadn't really worn it anywhere. I think I did like one trip at that time. So I'll link it in the card somewhere. I don't know which side it'll end up being on, maybe this side. But yeah, go ahead and check that video out if you haven't done that already. But because I still to this day am getting comments about this bag, I'm like, let me just do an update for y'all, because I've gotten like so many different questions. I have gotten like just so many people who have thanked me because they love the bag. So I'm like, yeah, let's go ahead. Let's do an updated video, because honestly, y'all, I still love this bag. Now, first things first, we're just going to talk about wear and tear, because it's been a little over a year and a half. And I say that I've got some substantial use out of it. Now, as far as traveling, I haven't traveled that much with it. I mean, hence everything that's been going on. So I haven't been doing any major traveling since then, but I have done some weekend getaways, or like when I've had to like go over my mom's house for a weekend, I've used this bag. So we're just gonna pick it up, we're gonna look at it, we're gonna just kind of see how it's been wearing, because honestly, I'm kind of going through this with y'all. Like, y'all are helping me to see, you know, the quality and everything and how it's held up. So let's go ahead and see that. So I got it in this gorgeous gold color. I will say, I don't think they're making this colorway anymore. You may be able to find it on like Poshmark or something like that. But as far as the Calpak site, I didn't see it the last time I was on there. So yeah, that's where we're at with that. But now, as far as like the actual like carrying it and the handles and everything, I mean, it still typically looks good. No, I don't show any like tears. And y'all, I have packed this bag. I mean, I don't know if you've seen like some of my pack with me videos. I'll even insert some of those, but this bag has really gotten packed to the brim. And I'll try to insert a picture if I can from that video, just so you kind of get an idea of how big and, you know, like how much stuff this really can hold. It packs a mean punch. But yeah, as far as like being able to carry it by the handles, because most of the time, yeah, I mean, now if it gets too heavy, I'm sometimes trying to use this. But I want to say, yeah, the last time I carried this bag, I was it New York? Florida. I went to Florida with my daughter, and this was all I brought with me for me and her. And I mean, granted, it was a really quick trip, but guys, this was it. I did Spirit. I didn't have to pay any fees, and we was good, y'all. So it has this front pocket. Like I said, everything's good. Zipper still intact. Really no signs of wear. This part here, nothing's like, for as much as I've packed this bag, nothing. I don't see any kind of stitching falling off. And honestly, y'all, just realized that it got a back pocket right here inside of the luggage part. I'm still finding pockets on this. I did not know this, but look, guys, it has a zippered pocket through the trolley pass-through. So you can kind of hook this on if you have a carry-on luggage, which I think I've only done that like once. And yes, guys, it like has a back pocket in there with a zipper. And the whole time I've kind of just been slipping stuff in there sometime when I don't feel like put it in a specific compartment in the bag. And I Little did I know. See, that's why I said these videos are helpful. So yeah, 1 year update, I ended up discovering a whole new hidden pocket. So we're winning over here. But yeah, like I said, nothing at all has really jumped out. Like, it does have like black interior. It's still really good. I have no complaints at all about the bag as far as quality goes. Now, the one drawback I'll say is that I do notice that the coloring of the gold is starting to fade in certain areas. It's not super noticeable. I mean, okay, it's not like an everyday bag for me or anything like that. I don't carry it that often, but for the few times a year that I do carry it, I will say that I do notice, and I don't know if you guys can see that in the camera, but there is like some wearing of the gold. So that's something that I don't know if, and again, that's just coming with because I have this specific color. I don't know if other colors do that. If you have other colors that you've noticed any type of like wearing on the color of your bag, just let me know in the comments, and maybe that is, I guess, a drawback. But it doesn't bother me at all because it's not like it's making or breaking the use of the bag. Now, if it's like peeling or something, that's one thing, but it's not doing it. It's kind of just fading, and that's just probably from normal wear. And you can really see it on the corners, if you guys can see here. And again, this bag has really been through a lot. It's been on flights. I'm gonna say it's been on multiple flights. And it definitely is a bag that I typically do just put under the seat because I need quick access to things. So yeah, so as far as wear and tear, I would say those are the main areas that I'm really noticing the wear at. Yeah, you notice the most wear in these corner areas, and you really don't see that unless you're just all the way up on it. But as far as that goes, yes guys, we're good. So overall, yes, I am still loving this bag. If you can get your hands on it, I still highly recommend it. It's just a gorgeous bag. It has so many compartments. And as far as me like carrying it on flights, I have never had any issues getting it onto a Spirit flight as my personal item. I know that sometimes people think that varies on, you know, the people or the staff that's working that day. So no, out of all the I would say I probably took maybe 3 or 4 flights all together with this particular bag. Never have had any issues going or coming on any of my vacations. Nobody's ever stopped me, questioned me, and I feel this bag to the brim. So yes guys, to answer that other question that I put in the title, is it still a good or the perfect Spirit carry-on travel bag? I say yes. And the reason I say this is because it's also versatile. It's not like those bags that you're like having like that, you know, because they have those that you can get from like Amazon that you can roll. But to me, those aren't giving like if I wanted to take this bag and go to the beach for a picnic or something. Like, I don't necessarily want to have a bag like that where it's like, you know, you are rolling it, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like those roller bags that they advertise as like a good carry-on. I think this overall gives you a lot more functionality than those types of bags. So as far as, that's why I say this is honestly the best one in my opinion. Now I will say this, it does get heavy. Depending on what you put in it, it can weigh down your shoulders. What I do to remedy that is, like I said, I use this strap here. And a lot of times if I do, I try to do crossbody. I try not to just put it all the weight on one shoulder. I do find that when it gets really heavy, the crossbody method really does work. But other than that, I mean, yeah, hands down, I still recommend it. I still honestly give it a 10 out of 10, even though it does have that wear that's expected for the price point. I can't remember the price, y'all, but I believe this is under $200. So, I mean, for the amount of times I've worn it, I'm going to continue to keep wearing it. And I know some people are like, oh, I want to see the bag packed. Guys, I have plenty of videos where I've packed this bag for vacation. I've taken things out of the bag so you can really get a feel for that. So I will just link those videos, like I said, down below. If you have any other questions, let me know. And that brings us to the end of the video. Just a short, sweet video because there's no complaints. There's not really anything to say. I just want to let you know if you were contemplating or still like, I wonder if she still likes that bag. How did it hold up? Now you know. So again, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.